Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm late. Just got done eating dinner. Apparently on my dessert. I am Ebby and we are playing as my D&D character Zihu who killed Santa Claus. In BG3, we are in Act 2 doing Char's Gauntlet. Man, that s'mores pie was pretty good. Alrighty. Let's see, we killed Balthazar. Why do we have Mysterian with us?
Hello, my dear.
Greetings.
Right! Now I remember. I needed him to open up this door that needed a 30 to open. And he has Bardic Inspiration.
I should speak up. Something the matter? I'd join you, but things are lead.
I want Benthara.
You wish to consult me?
Oh, with the two drow? Hi, Caravan.
Admirable ambition. But you must make room for me first. Then let us go.
It didn't show anything! It was just blackness! Oh! Oh, we don't need the moon lanterns. Heck yeah.
So, have we buried the hatchet, Daisy?
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
You know, that's fair. Whoop, not that way. Hi, Caravan, how's it going? Look, I'm streaming. Missionary in the dark. I was legitimately sad that it was like that. Like, I get it. It's definitely someone's thing, but man, I was sad.
Nothing of value comes easy. Overcome my trials and win my embrace.
Pretty good.
Will it be cursed? Her most vaunted treasure.
Tired, but pretty good. Oh, this one. Alright, we're going to do these
I've been
Shadow
watching you
Heart.
fight Shadowheart. Your skills are improving. The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly. You recognize this as a trial where initiates would prove
I
themselves.
mean, I got
to
the
Lady
brother
Shar.
to be Dritsto Erded,
This one will
much to
put
his
their
dismay.
skills of stealth and infiltration to the test.
is a virtue derived from her very essence.
At least things have stayed interesting. These boots have seen everything.
Nothing. I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
Damn. That shade on me right back to the start.
Forward.
Can't give up now. Don't want to draw any attention. Should mind my step. Enough waiting. I crave blood. I can be subtle sometimes. Don't waste a step. Like its will be done.
What now?
See, just go invisible for this trial.
My face protects me. Taking my time in the shadows. Let's see what you're hiding. Have to keep going.
Alright, I bought the Glows of Thievery.
These boots have seen everything.
And did it. Alright, enjoy your dinner, caravan. I had leftover burgers from last night.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. I'll give it a shot.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become dark justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
Ah, this trial.
My faith will guide me.
Who's next?
Let's move.
A long way to go still.
Another bowl.
Sorry, it's
bearing the
necessary.
Stains of an ancient blood offering. Another of Lady Shah's trials that her initiates must face. This one would challenge their combat prowess.
Go ahead, Shadowheart. Cut your wrist.
Tis as that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
So fight naked. Got it. But not really.
All right, what now?
Sorry, Chad. I'm doing inventory management. I have learned that we don't have a lot of healing potions scattered throughout the party because apparently I am hoarding them all.
Moving in.
Female drow. That's not true. I'm a yawn T. Can't you see the scales? Sup, Buttercup? What? Is this a bonus action? Doesn't say. Nope, it is a bonus action. There we go. Ooh, crits. Well, mine's dead. Gosh darn it, Shadow Hearts is so far away.
Trying to meet your maker. Yeah.
Bop. Bop.
Taking position.
I seek an advantage.
Aha. Right, because jump is a bonus action for some freaking reason. Alright, Record Defiant Smite it is then. Wait a minute. Are they undead? They're a shadow. Yes, they are! Bop! That would do Do it again. Oh yeah.
Onward.
Let me strike.
Yeah, we did it.
Let's see what this does.
That wasn't so bad. Oh, look at that. We're already halfway to level 9.
Never wanted the easy path. What's inside? For a ritual of some sort? Still breathing, despite everything.
A final warning. Offer us peace now, or be devoured.
I don't usually bargain with
They were
rats.
treasures. Useless to us now, but once they had value, meaning. We hid them away, untouched for a lifetime. Keep your word, and we will reveal them to you.
Sure.
And you better be true to your word. I am small, but we are many. Now fetch your prize and leave.
Another step forward.
Charm provisions. Welcome back, caravan. How was dinner? I talked to a rat. He said, I'll give you treasure if you leave. So I'm like, alright, sure. Displacer beast. Thud thud. Ah, you too had burgers.
So much blood. What the hell's been happening here?
I wanted to talk to the kitty.
What's this? Fresh entertainment. But you're too fresh for this place, aren't you? A dark dweller you may be. But there's a definite whiff of the surface to you. A new arrival, then. You burrow too deep, little rabbit.
I like number 3. The downside is that she's technically not a drow.
You're a mouthy little rabbit. This will be... There's something else, almost hidden by your fear stink. Cherries. Musk. And sulfur. Raphael! I can smell him all over you. Where is he? That perfume trickster swindled me. Trapped me. Ha! There's my word. I agreed to a contract, one that hasn't yet been fulfilled. Where is he? Spit it out. Now!
Tell him or don't. It doesn't matter, so long as you grant me the killing blow.
Okay, war cleric.
Bargaining, are you? A Karator warlord once tried the same. I made him watch as I ate his concubines in young, then fashioned a codpiece from his skull. Besides, I told you already, I'm bound to this place. Either I fulfill the contract, die trying, or forfeit my freedom. If I leave this place now, I'll become Raphael's slave. Spill all the blood sworn to the night. Silence all prayers. Smother each right. Wander Shah's halls, hungry to slay. Leave no justice here, alive to obey.
That
Leave none
rat
weary.
is also a justiciar.
This song is your oath. Swear it to me. Ah!
Well, that explains where all the Dark Justiciars went.
That's it.
So he's responsible for the carnage down here. All those Dark Justiciars slaughtered.
Honestly, Shadowheart, no offense, Char is real bad. You kind of did a good thing.
Parchment can burn. Oral agreements aren't worth the tongues they're waggled out upon. A song lingers. Raphael made double sure of that. I can't forget get the damn thing so long as my word's not finished. I did as instructed, but the song still rattles about in my head. The contract still stands somehow. If I break it, I will become Raphael's slave forever. Anyway, enough prattle. The lyrics are clear. All who hear the song must die. Time to die.
Ooh. Give me that guidance! Come on! Come on! Woohoo! 17. Heck to the yeah.
I spent a century
Shadowheart disapproves.
I spilled every drop of dark Justicia blood that there was to spill. And you think you can do better? Go on then. I'll enjoy watching you fail. But try to run, and you will regret it. I may be trapped here, but I'm not without friends. If you break your word, they'll hunt you down and make your final moments a symphony of agony.
Okay. Not how I was expecting it to, though.
A very gory idea of art.
I'll live. Oh shoot. What's my strength at? 8! Do I have a potion of hill giant strength? I do! Now I can barely make it.
The mirrors here seem to not reflect light, but devour it.
101 gold. Frost. Honestly, not worth it. Not worth it.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, there's a door.
What's in here? Wonder what's past this.
24! Frost salamander. Yeah, my carrying capacity is pretty good so far.
My pack.
There was magic within this mirror once. Consuming magic. But it's shattered now.
The mirror is shattered and beyond any use.
Boy, too bad Shadowheart's not right here.
Over there.
In darkness, truth. In shadows, justice. In the Dark Lady's name. Always.
Sorry. Royal Volunteer Maiming Cell. FF14 glamour that covers the body? Why cover the body specifically? Also, sorry about that, I sneezed.
Chamber of Command.
Shadowheart, you should really come down here, girl. Ow.
Onward.
Target is too far. How am I already at key points?
No one back home will ever believe this.
You know what? I have a scroll of flight.
Let's get on with it.
Hack it.
Let's try this way.
Gazing into the broken mirror serves no purpose. In darkness, truth. The reflection in shadows is like a dizzying kaleidoscope. In the Dark Lady's name. Always.
Well, okay then, I guess. Had one turn of fly left.
All for all that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Have to keep going.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. I see now.
This speaks of magic that can divide someone into many, but many what?
Many of the rats. 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 We're the rats. Actually, that Maragon's this merchant. I want to see what they sell. So I tried to replicate what I did with Bliss chat. I managed to convince the Orthon to kill all of his Maragon flunkies, his Displacer Beast, which was actually very sad, and then kill himself.
I'm ready.
Get on the frickin' thing.
No time to rest.
It's very impressive.
Should mind my step. Better be cautious. Don't waste a step.
What does he have? Huh. Ooh, slow polymorph, dominate person. Worm toxin. He's a big guy.
Silence. You're supposed to be searching these ruins, little rabbit. Given up already? I caught the scent of that bloated carcass already. He's no more alive than the Dark Justiciars down here. He is not the answer. He is not my prey. Suggestions? I suggest you think twice before pestering me, or our truce may end prematurely.
Chat, you think we should just attack this guy? I'm gonna go get another drink and use the bathroom while I wait for your answer. Yeah, it'll make Astarion happy. It'll make Raphael happy. Alright. Here we go. Also, I learned that initiative is rolled with a D4, not a D20. Let's see. Boy, this is a lot of enemies. Of course he's immune to poison, he's immune to fire, he has cold resistance, he has a lot of resistances. Do you know what he's not resistant to? Acid. Woo! A crit! God dang, Zihu already did that much damage to him.
Let's end this. Heading there.
So does 3 to 30 bludgeoning. Oh, he is stunned! Wapow! Holy crap! Return to Cinder. We one-turned destroyed him! I'm very proud of myself. Dreadstalker is nothing to sneeze at. Sorry, Gloomstalker. I forgot the name.
Blood comes easy these days.
Oh, that's why. My scimitars are going off of my strength, not my dex right now, because it's higher. Heck yeah!
I am death.
Alrighty. Hello there. Alright, honestly, at this point, this is where I would love to use Spike Growth. But that would suck for my allies. So if I stick here... Yeah. That will help with the Displacer Beast at least.
I'll strike you down. My faith will protect me.
Whip crack.
Onward.
Ah, poopy, it jumped. Ow! 2 critical hits and a crit miss. Wowzers. Ow. Ow. Jesus! Lazel just took 3 crits! Holy crap, girl! Oh, that's aberrations. None of these are aberrations. Alright, I'm gonna 4th level healing word, 'cause Jesus. Wait, does she have mass healing words? She does. What? It missed? That sucks. Haha, ow. Haha. Ow. Alright, she's concentrating on fairy fire. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Because it's on nothing that's useful. Sure. Thin the herd a little. You go, Minthara! Now Zihu's turn. I'm just gonna get rid of the spike growth. Nice knife. Oh, they have cold resistance. Never mind. They're better off most likely attacking. Hail thorns of ourselves! Woo! Holy crap! How much did I do to that? $15. That was max damage. Heck yeah. We're doing it, chat.
I'm ready.
Darn, too heavy to throw. Aw. Now we go over to here. Ow! Wait, why is Lisa over here? Ow! Ow! Wait, that one missed. Why did I say ow? Ow. Oh, he's coming. Soul Breaker. Hot diggity daffodil. Oh, poop. That's right. I hate to do this.
Need to stay focused. On the move.
Booyah! God dang. Paladins! Am I right? Oh wow, that one died to Spirit Guardians. Heck yeah.
Fresh orders?
Kill! Whew! Alright, won't lie. Was a little bit scared, but
Come. We are rested enough.
we did pretty good.
Action, not reaction.
Lae'zel's still pretty good on
Where's it going?
spells.
What am I to do? Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Taking your gear out in one round was great.
Anything of use?
Hellfire hand crossbow. Yep.
Where can I go? Wish I had a bag of holding.
Weapon attacks deal an additional 1d4 necrotic damage. That's... Can I wear these? I can. Yeah. So now we do 1d6 plus 7, temporarily slashing, then plus 2 acid, and then another d4 of necrotic. I am ready, chat. Oh, we're getting close to level 9. Heck yeah. Kinda crazy because we're like level 10 when we were about to fight Catherine.
Eager for battle. I've got a long road ahead.
We still have one more trial and we need to pick up the spear.
One day, I'll catch a break.
So chat, some news. Tomorrow, once again, the stream will be starting later. I gotta help my parents mow their lawn, and their yard is fairly big. The good news is that this time I'm not doing it with a push mower. Holy crap, that sucked. So I get to use their fancy smashy riding lawnmower. And when I get home to my place, I have to mow my lawn as well, which won't take very long. That's like 5 minutes.
Another trial to judge the mettle of Lady Shah's initiates.
But we'll still go for the
This
full
one would
3
test their
hours, just
ability
like I
to
will probably
navigate
stop
her
at 9:30
sacred
tonight.
darkness.
Friday, I have something. Someone is coming over to take a look at my sump pump to hopefully replace it.
Said to be sure of foot in even the darkest recesses of Lady Shah's embrace. I must remember where to step, and have faith that she will guide me.
I have learned that this floor tells you where to go.
Where to step, and have faith that she will guide me.
At the ready.
Or just cast fly. But yes, I have someone coming over to take a look at my sump pump because yesterday we were supposed to get hit with a bunch of major storms. Luckily that did not happen. I died. How? Well, it's supposed to work. Well, I guess
This way.
this way it is then. Wow. Holy butts.
Assume nothing.
Yeah, so I was really scared about my sump pump flooding or flooding my basement because I don't know whether or not it actually works anymore. So I have a shop vac next to me just in case Operation Shop Vac needs to go or needs to be done, which is where I just suck up the water from it. But
Can't slow down.
well, this is before we killed him. So someone is coming at 11 to look at that, or between 11 and 3. So I'll be starting my Pokemon stream at 6 a.m. to 11 because I would like to get the full 5 hours of Pokemon this time, unlike the week before where I was super tired, and last week where my controller was dying. Wrong save. Great. How the fudge did I manage to do this with flying?
Take you. Both at hand. Looking ahead.
Come. We are rested enough.
A little help, please.
Best be on my way.
So yeah, they're coming between 11 and 3, so like I said, I'm about to get the full 5 hours of Pokemon in this time, so I'll be starting at 6 a.m. Goody. What fetch? I don't understand. I did this with via flight and it worked. Did they patch that?
Assume nothing.
So do you have Revivify? You do, hooray. I got to waste a scroll.
I need to hold on. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Another bowl. Another trial to judge the mettle of Lady Shah's.
Navigate the darkness to feel my
Have to keep pushing.
Unless it's opposite. Never mind.
Balance breeds madness. Take cure.
Healing fast. I need healing.
So, yeah. Honestly, if I'm lucky, chat, I could very well beat the Elite Four on Friday. Oh my god, this is Morty's gem from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's what this is, chat. Olay! We did it! Woo! We are taking a long rest. Holy crap! Ow. Ow.
Let's see.
Ow.
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on
Hey,
this
we did your
charming
thing for you.
plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Yurgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shah, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact, his wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him, but he has his uses, so instead I am re-educating him.
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed, we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes.
Even if I wanted to walk away from all of this, I can't. Cazador won't let me.
And why would he want to walk away? This is his destiny. Carved into that ivory skin of yours is one part of an infernal contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
Gazer's a piece of crap!
Do you think it's so simple?
Yeah?
I hate how right you are. I knew he wouldn't leave me alone, even when I was just another wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him, and I need you to help me.
I mean, you'll have to pay me, but sure.
Thank you.
Ow. Let's go to sleep. Oh, someone wants to talk. Astarion wants to talk. Hey, Withers.
The way she leered at me.
Oh, right.
The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always and let her have me for a bit. Why? I'm simply trying to be realistic. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there?
Hey, Caravan, could you ban that
Having
person?
been through all I have,
Thank you.
you damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Have you enjoyed having sex the last decades? Let's screw it.
Enjoyment? That didn't come into it. I never had a choice. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. It should have been so easy to let the drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength. I don't need to. It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Look, I know he's not a... One of the things that I like about Asteria is that he's not a good person. He knows he's not a good person. He doesn't try to be a good person. But he has been hurt. Really bad. So I guess it's pity? Alright guys, let's move out. Why do I only have 2 Umbral gems? I just want to have 3.
Light on my feet.
Aha! Pew! Pew! Hello there. Wait, they're not immune to necrotic? Oh, they resist necrotic. Okay.
Can't give up. hush now.
Clank, 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 clank. Bop. Ow. Man, getting sneak attacks and stealth before you enter initiative freaking sucks, because you basically lose your entire action. Well then.
One day I'll catch a break.
Got to focus.
No time to waste.
Well, poop. Ow. Wow.
Another step forward.
Got to keep fighting. Focus, strike true.
Uh!
I thirst for combat.
Just a little smite. You know, just a hint of smite.
With haste.
Bye bye. There we go.
Indolence breeds madness. Take yours. Never a dull moment. Watch how you go. Let's have a look. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Open up.
Yeah, we're fine. Oh yeah, we're good.
What can silence the night song?
What path lies before me? Move with purpose.
Ooh, Zihu looks good in that. Wow, 18 AC. My Yanti scale mail is still much better though.
Might be useful.
Spear
No
Knight.
ordinary spear. May be important. Best keep it close.
All right.
Lady Shah. So many must have toiled to make a visage so grand.
She is pretty hot.
Wait. Nothing.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong at all.
You detect the gentlest of presences disturbing the temple's ancient, stale air. It seems to encircle Shadowheart, welcoming her.
Lady Shah's presence. I felt her too. We're right where we need to be, under her gaze. This is the right
I hate
path.
what I'm going to do, chat.
Let's continue.
Apparently, a new internet slang is referring to your friends as chat, and I'm just like, no, chat is Twitch chat.
The disc is moving. Might be useful to navigate this place.
Like, yeah, sure, my moderator is my friend in real life, but that's not it. Boom. So did I not pick up your gears? I swear I did. Man. Alright, I'll be back. Let's... Heh. Nope. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe I didn't do the leap trial? I'm pretty sure I did. Chad, I'm confused.
On the altar is an inscription. Brave the gauntlet of your Lady Shah, surmount her trials, and rise a dark justiciar. Shah worshippers value traits like stealth, martial prowess, and navigating their goddess's darkness. The trials may test such skills. It seems they would complete their initiation with the blood sacrifice of a Selûnite.
2! I know nothing!
The name seems familiar, but nothing.
Maybe it's a camp. It is not at camp. Where could it be? I know I did all the trials. I only have 2. Okay, it's not there. So there's a chance that I may have missed it on a trial. Goody. Because it's not by year gear. I know I didn't drop it. So I got it from this trial. There it is. I didn't pick this one up because I didn't see it. There we go. Recognized by shadows. Hi guys, I'm back.
This must be where initiates undertook their final preparations. The end is near. This must be the last step. I need to pray. Only by Lady Shah's grace did we even make it this far. All right. No need to dash in ahead of me. I'm ready.
That was
Some
fast.
prayers are answered more quickly than others. Let's continue.
To the Shadowfell!
Your party is gathered. You are ready. Or so you hope. As you step into the silent water, a foreign dread travels through you. It curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
Oh, I think I swallowed a fish. Oh.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
I feel lighter, under, as if the oceans had been drifting away.
Hello, Dame Island.
I have felt you coming. The first in a century. You, who have come to seek the praise of your wicked goddess. You, who have come to drive a dagger through my heart.
Not a dagger, a spear. My Lady Shah's spear. Her fate is mine to seal. Let me handle this.
The fate you seal is your own. To be a Dark Justiciar is to turn your heart from everything but loss. You will know no love, no joy, only servitude, until of course your mistress inevitably discards you. And there is much she does not tell you. A terrible blood price that may extend beyond my own death.
You feel Shadowheart bristling. This is important to her. Any attempts to dissuade her from doing her duty will be a damning blow to your bond, and Nightsong is not blind to your conflict. Behind that raging heart is the restless beat of one who knows too well that her fate hangs in the balance.
I hate this!
Well, well, well. What's that I sense? A spear intended for my heart? Empowered by your goddess, I. Empowered to kill the child of a god. Do you know what I am, little assassin? For I know you. A lost child. Frightened by wolves in the dark.
What did you say?
Much has been promised to you, hasn't it? But what has been taken from you? What do you know of your own heart? Your own life? I sense more in you than you know.
Whatever you think you know of me won't matter once I become who I'm meant to be.
I want to see what happens. We already spared her in Callista's file, though we wound up killing Shadowheart. Oops. Whose body we still don't know what happened to. Ladies and gentlemen, Thara approves! Thanks, guys! I love you. Hey, that came from my inventory. Right in the abdomen.
There it is. True death, at last. You are Shah's child, after all. And I am.
It is done. You have proven yourself.
Well,
you have answered my.
You could call this a mercy killing. You
My
want to
chosen.
think about it.
My warrior. My dark justiciar. No more hiding. Let me show you. Let all see how you have served me, Shadowheart, and how you have been rewarded. Your pain is now your power. Wield it true. My charge must be cleansed. You shall be my instrument in ridding it of the impure. Then you shall take up the mantle as its new leader. First, hunt down the traitor, Ketheric Thorm. He shunned my embrace. He let my armies be slaughtered. He used my domain to safeguard his wretched life. But now, without the Nightsong, he's vulnerable. End him. In my name, Shadowheart. Let him see you in your splendor before you shut his eyes forever. Once he is vanquished, Baldur's Gate awaits. Your holy work will continue there, where you first learned of my embrace. Take up my spear again, and go forth. Let the cleansing begin.
Finally! Through me her will is enacted. Her shadows strengthen and the darkness takes all. I am her chosen.
Just see Zihu doing the clap, hold hands together, just concerned. Oh no! I regret everything. Oh no! 4 items received. Absolute devastation. Wow.
What's next?
Shar Spear of Evening. You gain advantage of saving throws while lightly or heavily obscured. This weapon deals an additional 1d6 to creatures that are lightly or heavily obscured. It's a +3 weapon. And you can cast Darkness. And Edge of Darkness. Create a cloud of darkness while you attack. Wow, that's so edgy. Shadow Teleportation. Teleport to an unoccupied obscure spot. Oh hey, she's got the same thing like I do. Holy moly. She's a monk, but I might have to respect this girl into paladin at this point, chat.
Let's see. Still alive. So that's progress.
I've done it. I've actually done it.
Does
Darkness
Zihu
is
regret?
chosen by Lady Shah.
As long as she gets paid, I don't
How
think
much
she
does it feel
cares.
real?
Hey, Minthara approved!
Long
I'm happy with
overdue
that.
death of Ketheric Thorn.
Heck
Lady
yeah.
Shah's church in Baldur's Gate has yet to be cleansed. A rot has set in amongst the leadership, one that I must cut out. Even once all that is done, more will be asked of me, no doubt. The holy work will not be done until the Night Singer's eternal darkness is restored. There is one other matter. As the chosen of Lady Shah, it is time to carry myself like one.
What does that mean?
I still carry certain vestiges of a novice. That will no longer do. If I am to lead in Lady Shah's name, I must look the part. Leave it to me. You'll see exactly what I mean soon enough.
Abby is concerned. Alright! Sounds good.
It was unsightly watching Shadowheart slay the daughter of Selûne. I didn't think she would sink so low.
You approved!
Despite my antipathy toward Shah and her devotees, I feel honored to fight alongside a dark justiciar. Their power is legendary.
Thanks, wife.
Here?
Maybe.
I hope.
Oh, it's real dark. How's Last Light In looking? You know what? Actually, let's save. Let's save. Uh, uh. Regrets I have. But first, we're respecing Shadowheart from monk to paladin.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. I'd better do the talking.
Thou walkest alone. Love is no domain of mine, and that... Fate, dost thou require a new ally, as thou...
Ooh. Seeing this in bright light looks really good. I dig the purple. Alright. We already have an Oath of Vengeance. So we made her Oath of Ancients.
do.
Let's see what the last light in is going on. Oh no! Well, answers that question.
No time for mercy.
Wow, I needed a 5. Okay. This... Wow. Ha. Giant shadow creeper. That's a tree. Alright.
I am fury. I am death.
So either I just use Spirit Guardians and jump right the heck in. Or I just use Glyph of Warding to catch a lot of bad guys in it. Yeah, AoE damage. That was the best idea I could have had.
What should I do?
My victims await.
Alright, I guess 3 is the best I could probably do. Unless... Never mind, there we go, 4 of them. Eat this! Aha! Definitely thinned the herd out on that. Boy! Zihu might not, but Ebbia definitely regrets his decisions. But you know what? I wanted to do a different thing for this stream, and technically, Zihu is evil, so yeah. Wow, that lag. Alright. I decided to go for AoE damage to hitting the person in front of me. I don't know if I can knock that thing prone. Oh god! Ow! Well, someone died. Not sure how well this will be used, but... Oh, more people have been joined.
Need to act fast.
Cool. We'll deal with that later. Alright, wow, she's got 24 AC. Let's rock.
Unleash me.
Ew. Any day now. That sucks, my spiritual weapon didn't get an attack off. Oh well, I guess. Needed 11. They rolled 12. Perfect.
What do I have to lose?
God dang. Zihu just wrecks. I love Gloomstalker Rangers. Well, Fist, Ulthrid, you're nearly dead.
Time to deal some punishment.
Your command. Alat das. Onward.
Victory awaits.
On the move.
Oh, the spiritual weapon finally gets a turn, only for it to be absolutely useless. I'm just going to dismiss it. Hi, Missy. How are you? I regret my actions.
On my way.
All these people I'm fighting used to be allies. And due to my actions, they are no longer people.
Fall, damn you.
Yes. I am your death.
I love paladins, yes I do.
Will ascend. You bow or you break.
Perfect. You touch me, you die.
Very well.
An ox, oh no. Not the ox. Yeah. She's not getting paid anymore. Bit upset about that. Ooh, it sounds inspired.
A wise move.
Time to strike. Taking position. Cutting to the chase.
Hi, Shadowheart.
Last light is no more. Lady Shah's darkness will have swept away all resistance, thanks
Great.
to my sacrifice.
I didn't know this would happen.
Last light was shielded by Selûnite magic. Perhaps when the Night Song died, the Moon Witch was grieved, distracted. Her blessings may have wavered. Still, though, I wonder if there's more to it. Surely they could have held out at the inn for at least a while, unless they too felt Night Song's passing. It matters little either way. Lady Shah claims everything in the end. Last light is a testament to that.
I don't like this.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Yay, potions.
No traps, please.
Come. We are rested enough.
Woo. That's a lot.
Can't afford to stay idle.
No one stopped me yet.
That's because they're all dead, Zihu.
What's hiding here? Time to press
Let's
ahead.
go into the last light in and see what happens. Well, thank you for the bits, Mitzi. I appreciate it a lot. Oh, and for the resubscribe. Oh, goody, more. Well, I'm almost level 10. Not that I like that. Wow. You know what? No.
Try me.
Wow! Go Greta.
Got to concentrate. Have to keep going.
Ready for battle. Right away.
I am fury. I am death. Make way.
So Missy, for some context, there's this whole land is cursed, and if you don't have a light source or a blessing by the moon, goddess of the moon, you basically turn into a shadow cursed undead. Wow, I rolled 30. That's what happened to these guys. Oh no, Isabella's dead.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, even His Majesty? Oh, put him down. Note to self, never ever kill her.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to
Oh, His Majesty is a Sphinx cat. Go up the stairs. There we go.
What's inside?
Oh man, now I'm really sad. Ooh. Sweet. A fine fortune. See who's inspired. Why am I inspired? Steal an item worth at least 1,000 gold. Yeah, that tracks. save? Alright. We still have about 20 minutes left, but just in case. Hey, Benthar, I'm taking you to kill Catherine like you asked.
It was you. You destroyed the night song.
Technically, it was her. Points to Shadowheart.
To the absolute. You've turned your back on our chosen in the most heinous way, and our retribution will be terrible.
Why do I do this?
Only vengeance.
For money.
And that
Eminthara.
shall be mine.
Murder! It's what's for dinner. Alright, she has mirror image. Oh wow! I needed a 23, but I crit. Alright. Behold, the best spell for Ranger missing. Spike growth. What? Counter spell? How dare you! Never mind, no spike growth for Ebbia, I guess.
Can't afford to let up.
Wow. She hit! That did good damage. Sure. Bop.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure.
Wow. Sure. Oh! Oh! Ouch! What? She just whacked me with her shield? I love how Zihu just like twitched with her body. Oh no, not that! Ah! Ah! Woo! Ow! Ah! I'm okay. Maybe. Why? Oh, that's an action. I hate this. I have a spear! I should be able to hit her! Bless up.
Well, so much for peace. Still on my feet.
Okay. Ugh. Fine. Can I at least hit her? What do you mean I can't hit her? Holy crap, chat. This actually sucks. Can't do anything. And Lae'zel's down. Get me out of this darkness! wasn't even in its circle! Whatever.
Talk to me.
Heck you! Yes, please!
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse.
Oh!
With haste.
Oh, she's dead.
Anything of use?
Ow!
What's next, I wonder? I have a lot on my mind. And well, in it. Breathe deep and move.
Ow! Oh! I had to. After that, oh man, that was brutal.
Always makes my day better.
Notice anything new? This hairstyle is closer to Lady Shah's own image. I did it to honor her. What do you think?
I don't know if changing your hairstyle is a good way to honor her. Yeah, we'll just go with
Have you
this.
ever considered entering into politics? You've some form with giving non-answers.
Oh, I've dealt with politicians before. Usually it's me killing them. I have 4 tadpoles now. Will bad things happen with these tadpoles? Most likely. Alright, unfortunately though, I'm going to call it here, chat. Oh man, I'm so close to hitting 10. Alright, for these two people, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. If not, that's okay. It's just archiving Twitch VODs. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at Ebius Gaming and Twitch at Ebius7. Bye bye.